Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Liam and this is Grammar Simple, the channel that makes English grammar simple. Okay, today we have a pre-intermediate lesson for you, present simple. Habits and routines, things that are always true, and frequency. So, if you want to learn English grammar, stay tuned. Okay, like I said, this is a pre-intermediate lesson today. Present simple, habits and routines, things that are always true, and frequency, specifically adverbs and adverbial expressions of frequency. Let's begin. First, I want to talk about present simple grammar. How do we form the present simple? Let's look at a verb. The verb is swim. Swim. Swim in a pool, swim in a lake, swim in an ocean. Let's focus on positive sentences first. Swim, swims. I, you, we, they swim. I swim, you swim, we swim, they swim. Swims. He swims, she swims, it swims. Okay, let's talk about negative sentences. Do not swim or don't swim, does not swim or doesn't swim. I, you, we, they do not swim. Or I do not swim, you do not swim, we do not swim, they do not swim. I don't swim, you don't swim, we don't swim, they don't swim. It's the same. Does not swim. He does not swim, she does not swim, it does not swim. He doesn't swim, she doesn't swim, it doesn't swim. It's the same. Let's talk about questions. Do swim? Does swim? Do I swim? Yes. Do you swim? Yes? No? Maybe? Do we swim? Do they swim? Does he swim? Does she swim? Does it swim? Short answers for positive. Yes. So here you can see the question from before. Do I swim? Do you swim? Etc. What is the answer for yes? Yes, I do. Yes, you do. Yes, we do. Yes, they do. Does he swim? Does she swim? Does it swim? Yes, he does. Yes, she does. Yes, it does. So you can see the auxiliary verb do and does is the same for both. Do I swim? Yes, I do. Does he swim? Yes, he does. Let's talk about no, short answers. Here is the same question. No, I don't. Here is the same question. No, he doesn't. Do you swim? Yes, I do. Does she swim? No, she doesn't. Okay, let's talk about the present simple. How do we use the present simple? Use the present simple tense to talk about habits and routines, things that are always true. Let's focus on habits and routines first. Habits will be in yellow, routines will be in blue, but habits and routines are very similar, very similar. So the difference is small, and maybe it's not important. But I wanted to show the little differences through colors, yellow and blue. Let's look at some examples. First example, I wear a watch on my wrist. This is a habit that I have. I like watches, so I wear a watch on my wrist. My friend doesn't wear a watch. He uses his phone to tell the time. So my friend does not have this habit, but I do because I wear a watch on my wrist. Let's look at a routine. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I always brush my teeth. These are two routines that I do every day. My friend wakes up at 8 a.m. He usually takes a shower. Okay, let's talk about present simple and things that are always true. These are facts, common facts. For example, the sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west. Winter comes before spring, spring comes before summer. Humans breathe air, fish breathe water. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. These are things that are always true. They are facts about the world. Okay, let's talk about frequency. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I always brush my teeth. My friend wakes up at 8 a.m. He usually takes a shower. So, what is the function of these adverbs? They show frequency, which means when or how often. At 7 a.m. is when. It's a specific time. Always is how often. It is more general. So frequency adverbs go between the subject and the verb. The subject will be in green, the verb will be in blue. I always brush my teeth. Subject, adverb, verb. He usually takes a shower. Subject, adverb, verb. You can see the list of common frequency adverbs. And the number, the percent, 0, 5, 50, 70, 90, 100, this is how often something happens. So I always brush my teeth. This is 100% of the time. He usually takes a shower. This is 90% of the time. But for the verb to be, frequency adverbs go after the verb to be. My friend is sometimes late for work. My students are usually early for class. Good students. So for the verb to be, the adverb goes after the verb. So be verb, adverb. With normal verbs, the adverb goes before the verb. So subject, adverb, verb. Okay, let's talk about expressions of frequency. Expressions of frequency go at the end of a sentence. This is most common. Some examples of expressions of frequency: every day or daily. Daily and every day is the same. Every week, once a week, twice a week, once a month, 3 times a year, every weekend, on the weekend, right? At night, in the morning. These are common expressions of frequency. My students study English grammar every day. I give them a quiz once a week. So let's talk about specific time. I wake up at 7 a.m. That's a specific time, 7 a.m. My friend wakes up at 8 a.m. Specific time, 8 a.m. Let's talk about a more general time, general. My students study English grammar every day. I give my students a quiz once a week. But in the general time examples, I don't say the specific time. but I can if I want to. So, what if I want to have frequency and expressions of frequency together? You can do this. You can add frequency adverbs and expressions of frequency together. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I wake up at 7 a.m. I wake up at 9 a.m. on weekends. So, Saturday, Sunday, I wake up at 9 a.m. I wake up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. I wake up at 9 a.m. on weekends. This gives more information to you, the listener, when I say this. Another example, I usually give my students a quiz once a week. However, I sometimes don't give my students a quiz. So usually I give my students a quiz once a week, but sometimes I don't. Why? Why don't I give my students a quiz once a week? Well, because I'm a nice guy. Nobody likes to do quizzes every week. It's not fun. I'm a nice guy, usually. There we go. Okay, thank you for watching. Please write your questions in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. My name is Liam. This is Grammar Simple, the channel that makes English grammar simple. Like, subscribe, keep practicing your English. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.